Did Rafael Palmeiro hit 569 homers in his career just with his hands?
Well, that's what he said. Let's just watch. Rafael Palmeiro is doing an interview in Spanish, and we're gonna translate.
We're gonna
some of that.
translate, yeah, because as you know, we speak English and Spanish.
We're gonna learn the trick of using your
The
hands.
trick.
So
Yo no sabía mucho de bateo. Lo
I didn't know too much about hitting. That's what he said.
mío era tan simple,
My thing, it was so simple.
directo, y trata de
Direct.
usar las manos.
Direct to the ball and use my hands.
Just try to use his hands.
Wow, that was the trick.
Wow.
So maybe you wanna use the old trick that I used to do when I used to play, and I get worse and worse and worse. But for him, it worked out. Try the trick of the hands and see how that goes.
Batea con las manos. No era eso de swing y foul, y swing y foul. Y
So it was not like a swing and foul, like today's game.
ponche, y ponche, y ponche.
Strikeout.
Y de vez en cuando adivinas una
And sometimes you guess one
y das honrón.
and hit it out.
Yeah.
Eso ahora, así es que es ahora. Por eso que
And that's why this is
That's
the
how
game
it
today.
is. Yeah. Mhm.
That's why it's a lot of strikeouts.
Mhm.
What do you think about that, my brother?
I think he's how do you say contradicting
Contradicting himself.
himself. Yes.
Okay. How?
Just as when you start talking about something and you say, I didn't know too much about that subject that you're about to talk, you should not talk about that subject.
Or your opinion about what you think about the game today. It should not be like thinking, okay, this is the problem.
Exactly.
You should know the problem.
It should not be like that because you say, I don't know.
I didn't know.
I didn't know
in the
too
past.
much. So when you open
20
up
years.
like that,
He just
I'd
saying things.
rather don't say anything.
Yeah,
He's
but
just saying things.
that's the way he's covered herself. Like he don't want to
Exactly.
get too much like, I hope the Castropos don't doing a show, a podcast, or YouTube about me. But
Yeah.
guess what, Rafi? You were a legend. And I think it's a good teachable moment for everybody right here because these coaches out there repeating just what you say.
And you just gave them more power.
You
You
just
just gave them more power.
But the thing is, you coaches like that, yeah, they give it's everywhere. I mean, Avro used to say knock down to the ball and down because the problem today, everybody tried to lift the ball.
yeah.
Okay, whatever. More than 80% of coaches that are in the MLB or in the rookie league or those leagues that are below, they are working with prospects. They don't work the way we work.
They're like them.
They're like
They're
them
like them.
because they've been taught the same way and they repeating the same information when they go to the low level as a coaches. So the problem today of the game is not they trying to lift the ball.
Nope.
I think the problem is they trying to throw hands when the game is getting faster. If the game is getting faster and we are not evolving, but pitchers are evolving, guess what? We're getting behind. Because I promise you, hitters doing anything to get better. Right now they try, but they first listen to you, to A-Rod, to Barry Bond. They're all gonna listen to that. Because guess what? I'm 35, so I got kids. I'm gonna have kids, or people like me already have kids. So maybe I'm teaching my kids the way I used to play. It was throwing my hands, knob to the ball, and all that. It just keep dragging. It keep dragging. But then it's people like us sharing information with logic and with the video analysis and with the point of, okay, that's just the feeling. That's what he used to think. But maybe he's not doing it, or he's really not doing it.
Mhm.
So we need to learn how to move, and we need to learn how to talk as a coaches. Okay, players, they still have to get on the feeling or how they're supposed to move. But us as a coaches, we need to translate the information the right way. The description had to be more specific because we're coaches. We're just trying to share information so more people get better and not talent just get waste.
I just get mad with these former players when they start talking like that in TV. That a lot of
You get mad?
yeah, I get mad again. I get mad with them. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
You see,
you're
I get
talking-
mad that the audio went away.
You're talking too fast.
I get mad. I got mad because they got so much power and they don't realize that. Because we still having a lot of fans out there, a lot
Yeah.
of players and dads and people that think like a fan and do not use the logic.
They just,
You know.
they just,
So
he was the best, so he's the god. I have to go.
So and you can see the way when Rafael Palmeiro is talking, like the way how he's talking, you can see like he's not sure about the stuff that he's saying. Like I can perceive that. Maybe
Yes.
I'm wrong, but I can perceive that he's not like convinced of what he's trying to say.
I mean, he said the problem today, the people trying to lift the ball. I mean, it could be in some cases the people trying to just do too
Because
much
they're
and they
doing it
strike
wrong.
out.
Yeah, but when you're turning the barrel the right way and you're understanding it, there's no way you're gonna lift the ball.
But it's not throwing your hands direct to the ball. It's not fixing. That's just more like a quick fix. And most of the people that we have working with us in the past, they will come from people that are telling them throw your hands to the ball. Probably 100%.
100%.
100%
yeah.
of the people. And then if you got 2 or 3 clients that try to work on what we teach, and they were doing it wrong, and we try to fix it more by the videos, because it's some people trying to lift the ball too much, and it's not like that either.
So, yeah, in that video, show me if he's throwing the hands like
Good.
he's saying in the interview, please.
He probably thinking that, but when you see when he move forward, he getting the right stretch right there, and look at the back leg. Back leg is turning.
And you, dinosaur, before you start talking and saying, that movement is happening natural. Don't say that, bro. Don't
No.
say that.
It's parents out there. They are working hard every day to put a little bit money on lesson, and sometimes they wasting that money with some random coach with just repeating like a robot things that don't even make sense. And the kid is probably too smart and doing exactly what the coach is telling, and the kid is doing it wrong. You can be good to be bad if you're doing the wrong things. Okay? So don't be good to do bad in your swing, because then you're going to get in struggles. So right here, you can see the back leg is turning, and here's the deal. How I know that he's not throwing the hands to the ball? This. If he was throwing the hands to the ball, that barrel would not be there.
Mm-hmm.
Because most of the kids, and he say direct. That's the thing. He say direct. The thing is, Rafi, you throwing an idea. Sorry. We were a little problem with the audio, but we come back. So I don't know where I were, but look at the barrel. He may be thinking the knob, but he already got the help of the back leg turning. Now, some players, they think about the hands, so they feel that they don't pull out or whatever. That's the way I've been taught in some point when I used to play, and I start losing more power, but I getting more contact, and it don't help, because then you start wasting you will start losing your potential.
Yep.
Because you start pushing too much, the barrel start higher level you play, more you push, less barrel you get. Because you don't have time to like push your hands. It's a slow movement and the barrel don't get behind on time. You get what I'm saying? So then you have to expect your talent ability play out more and more. So obviously, I was not a shortstop. I was just a third base. I have power, but not enough fast quickness hands. So for me to keep pushing and pushing.
Just like probably Rafael Palmeiro was. Like he was very athletic. He was gifted.
He was gifted, but the thing is, he was not pushing the hand.
No,
That's the deal.
he was applying.
I was one of those kids. Do you tell me that I need to get the knob and go direct to the ball?
That's exactly how you go.
Exactly what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna be perfect. Just like me putting me and you. What we do? We put videos every day on YouTube because we're disciplined. We are coachable. People say be consistent, and I am consistent. And I know you probably don't understand my English sometimes, and I keep going. Because I know 2 or 3 of y'all are getting something out of this.
And that's good. That's a lot.
And that's for me. I care about one life. And then if it's 2, better. If it's 3, better. That's what YouTube is. I am consistent. You tell me to do something for my best, I will do it. And I will listen to people that have experience, right? So obviously you want to listen to somebody throwing the hands to the ball. But at the same time, I feel like it's a line between coaches and players.
Yep.
And I feel in baseball, we're way behind. Because you see other sports, you see football, coaches, they were not the best NFL players. A lot of the good football coaches, basketball, you don't see, the best basketball players being the coaches. But in baseball, freaking everybody used to play in the MLB so they can work as assistant, as a pitching coach, as a head coach, But still, even that is showing around the head coach of the game. They were not the best players. But the hitting is some kind of way we are so behind. Because the information we're getting from some pros that we got in our membership, by the way, go to loscastropros.com if you need some help and you need what drills you need to do, what kind of work you need to do. Because in videos, it's different than what you feel. And that's what we do, the video analysis. And we work with these players we're giving guidance.
Yep.
Because they're out there trying their best, but they're telling these freaking things. Sometimes they bring, Rafael Palmeiro is about to come here and talk to you about hitting. Guess what? What are you going to do? I want to hear Rafael Palmeiro. What has he got to tell me? So, too many strikeouts today game. We need to throw hands direct and fix this.
That's it. That's what he got.
If it's that easy, what I'm doing here, bro?
Yep.
I should have been playing. And I tried that. That's a trick. So for me, that's not the right answer as a Rafael Palmeiro. Like the problem of the game today.
A guy like that's what I was saying earlier. A guy like Rafael Palmeiros, A-Rod, David Ortiz, all of them. Since they have so much power when they talk, they should think about every time they talk about hitting in an interview, they should be more specific on details of what they used to do.
A lot of those legends don't give credit to the people that never play.
No.
A lot of those. I don't say Rafael Palmeiro have that problem, but I don't see that. I don't see those players. They believe more. If you don't play, you don't know. And they go with the ego and they get hurt when they hear somebody like us. If you don't play the MLB. But guess what? It's a lot of percentage that they never get to touch MLB field. So we need to help ourselves so we can help our kids, our players. Normally those coaches in Little League, they never play. So we need to help them.
Yep.
But you need to open your mind. I feel like the way you can compete against the people that had years in the MLB is by knowledge. If you bring logic, knowledge, and you can debate and you can help more players to get better, people will respect you around. Because the players get better by having the right information, the right description around them. And the kids will get better. And then you will, oh, wow, where you play? You know, a lot of people, where you play? Who cares? My kids is getting better because I'm teaching them the right move. That's what you're looking for, and I hope this is why is this channel over here, for your kids get better, not for me and him talking about themselves and then have opinions with no logic.
Nah.
Right now, I have players they come from dinosaur coaches. They have this problem pushing the hands. He don't have that problem. He's not pushing the hands because if you can see the barrel turning behind. But I got players, they come to us.
They don't do that.
They are freaking throwing the knob and the barrel is working above their shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
And they're pushing the hands. They're like all the way up front. He's not doing that. He's not bringing the hands, like he say, direct to the ball and that quick. But he's probably thinking that. And he, in his head, that's what he believes, and that's what he's helping him. So nobody gonna change that. He already done, right? He's a millionaire. He's gone now. But let's compare him with the best. Well, let's compare him with him. This guy. Look at this. Barty Bond.
Money.
So if you compare him with him, they had the same move. But if I say, and I want to pick somebody, obviously Barry Bonds, and Barry Bonds have better numbers, but this is what he had Barry Bonds. Okay, Barry Bonds have over him. When you got this, he's a little bit more forward than Barry Bonds when he start turning the back leg, but they still have the right connection and the right turn with the barrel. Okay? Little things like that, people, it matter more in the game today. In some point, you will see more players doing this move more and more, and then it's gonna become about who got more talent. But right now, it's talented players. They don't have the right move, and it's players without no talent, but they have the right move, and they're competing out there. You see the sizes? You see the sizes? You see some little bitty guys out there doing right and being consistent because they're moving right. If they play in the highest level. Now, if you don't play in the highest level, if you don't got this right move, you're going to get hurt.
Yep.
You're going to get hurt. 100 miles is just 100 miles everywhere.
Your career.
Yes.
Like
so,
that.
this is him throwing the hands. And he's not really pushing the hands.
Yeah.
This is him thinking direct to the ball. And he is not exactly going direct to the ball. Because if not, he will be roll over out. You know what I'm saying? But remember, don't do what they say, do what they did.
Mm-hmm.
You can listen. You can, okay, that worked. So maybe you need to do this a little bit more. Okay? Because sometimes when you're thinking direct, you can disconnect. Or when you're thinking, I'm going to the ball, you can jump. Or when you're thinking, how you call it, my hands, you disconnect more because now you're trying to throw your hands and you forget about your back leg working and your tilting situation, your body working. When it's your big mass of your body to the ball, you don't want to forget that. You want to avoid the all handsy stuff. This hands is not powerful enough. It's a safe way to make contact, and we don't want to just make contact.
They're your enemies.
We want to be quick and strong. And for you to be quick and strong, you need to use your body, okay?
Yep. My people, subscribe over here to this channel. We hope this helped you a lot. And see you on the next video. Bye. Bye.